Hello and welcome to another episode of Wargames Geek. Today I'm painting a 28mm street cop from the Slice of Americana Gangsters range by Blue Moon Manufacturing. For this one I'm going to go in with a first coat or first layer of Elven Flesh on the skin areas. He's had a base coat of matte white, and that's him done, hands and face done. Just sped that up, edited that out for you so you can see where we are nice and quickly. Next up, for those of you that are into your fantasy war gaming, I'm using ultramarine blue, so you may well have used that if you've been painting Space Marines. He needed a couple of coats of the ultramarine blue. It was a bit thin, so I gave him 2 coats, and I'm just sort of finishing up bits and pieces here and there and just seeing where I might have missed any little areas there. So already starting to take shape and starting to look the part. So as I say, these are 1920s, so sort of bootleggers era figures, and there's lots of gangsters and other characters you can buy to go with this range. I've bought a few buildings that go with it as well, painted those up accordingly from Sarissa Precision. I'll show you those at some point in the near future. Now I'm going in with matte black, and I'm doing all of the sort of peak of his hat, all the sort of leather straps around his waist, his shoes and his police officer's truncheon, and the epaulets on the shoulders as well. So just giving those a matte black. As you can see, he's starting to take shape, he's starting to look the part. So just going to go in here and just finish that up, and then as you can see, it's quite a nice little figure. 28mm, comes on his own little base, but I've put him on a Games Workshop 20mm base as well, just to give him a little bit of height. So that's that. I'm going to now go in and do the buttons, the badge on his cap and his badge on his left breast, and I'm using weapon bronze for this. So those 2 little buttons there, just dab them on, and then going up to the badge on the front of his flat cap, and then the shield on his left breast. Let's just dab that on now. Bring it back in a bit so you can see what I'm doing. So there we are. So just going to finish up that, a little bit of his cap, another little dab on the buttons. Okay, I've gone over slightly there, so I have to touch that up again, and then this little bit here, which is his badge, as I say, on the left sort of side of his chest. So those are the colours that I've used there. Bit of belt buckle, and all of those bits I've used, as I say, weapon bronze. I'm going to try and do the little button on the little pouch on his on his right hip as well. And there we are. I'm now just going to sort of touch up a few bits where I've gone over, and then the next stage will be to put on a blue wash. So let's just show you, get him in focus. You can see a bit of depth to him there. So first things first, flesh wash for the face and the hands, and that just gives a little bit of depth into the face. And we're putting a little bit too much, just pull it back out again, just so that it's not too dark in the eye sockets. Around to the ears as well, and just draw out any extra or any excess that you might have put on there. So I'll do the hands, so just so it highlights the fingers and gives them a bit of depth as well. And so that's one, and then we'll go around and do the other hand as well, that's holding on to the police baton or asp. Okay, so I'm just touching that up again. Just get rid of the excess, make sure there's not too much on there, otherwise it just doesn't quite look right. And I've now given him a wash of blue wash and that's now sort of sunk into all the recesses and given him quite a nice dark look to his uniform. So I say it's ultramarine blue to start with, but it's now kind of a nice deep colour. Okay, so I've now based our beak cop using matte black, and I've also given him a coat of Vallejo matte varnish just to take the shine off of his uniform. So thanks for watching. Please like, share and subscribe for more content. Thanks very much for watching.